Hello students, today I'll be taking your first program for Artificial Intelligence Lab. So the question was write a Python program which will accept a number and prints its prime factor. So what the meaning is that it should take a number, okay, let it be anything, okay, and for that number it should give me the prime factors. So let us write the code, okay. Explaining you line by line what it is. First, I have defined the prime factor, as you can see here, def prime factor n. So what I have done here is I have defined a function called as prime factor, which will take an integer n as input. Okay, so after that, the next line you can see while n modulo 2 is equals to 0 is there, right? This will check if n is divisible by 2, that is an even number. We know that only 2 is the smallest and only even prime number. So after that, if 2 divides n, we will print 2 as the prime factor. Okay, so here 2 we have given, print 2. Okay, and end is equals to some space is there here. This means that the output stays on the same line with the space after each number. Okay, then we have to update n by dividing it by 2 using the integer division. This removes all. We'll be finding I is equals to 3 is there. We'll be checking for the odd prime numbers. It will begin from the 3 itself. So while I into I less than equal to n is there, right? We only need to check up to the square root of n. If you ask me, sir, why? Okay, because any factor greater than n would have already been paired with a smaller factor. Okay, then let's come to the next condition, n modulo I. Why it is I divides n? It means I is a prime factor. We will print it and continue dividing n by I until it no longer divides evenly. Okay, then we have a print statement, print the current prime factor, that is I, again keeping the output on the same line. Okay, then we are going to update n by removing the factor I. Okay, so sir, why do we have I plus 2, I plus is equals to 2? Okay, this is to skip the even numbers and only check the odd numbers. So what are the odd numbers? 3, 5, 7, 9. Because we know that all even numbers except 2 are not prime. Okay, all the even numbers except 2 are not prime. Okay, only 2 is prime number. If you see 4, it is not a prime number. 8 is not a prime number. 6 is not a prime number. Okay, so only 2 is a prime number. N is greater than 2. It means n itself is a prime number. Okay, and we are going to print the n. Now we have num is equals to int input enter a number. It will take the input from the user and convert it into an integer. This is the number whose prime factor we have to find. Okay, we will find the prime factor for that particular number. So we have a print statement. Okay, it will print a label before showing the list of the prime factors. Then afterwards we are calling number. Okay, I'll just run this particular code. We will see what we will get. Okay, it is telling me to enter the number. I'll just enter the number and you can see the prime factors are 2, 3, 3, 5 for 90. Okay, so this was the first program, okay, that we had to solve it. Okay, thank you so much.